Raise your hand if you ever touched 100% polyester fabrics and thought, wait, why do these feel totally different? One's soft like silk, one's light and rough, but they're the same material. Today, we are solving this textile mystery, what makes polyester feel premium, and we'll uncover two hidden parameters that every buyer must know, GSM and fabric width. Let's dive in. A lot of people hear the word polyester and immediately think about low quality, but actually polyester itself is not the problem, and the raw materials are actually the same too. The real key difference lies in the production process. Even with the same warp knitting, 90% of the hand-feel difference comes from different finishing processes. To put it simply, warp knitting flannel goes through brushing plus hot pressing and shining treatment, making the fabric soft, fluffy, smooth, and skin-friendly with no rough touch at all. While warp knitted coral fleece only adopts simple brushing process without hot pressing and shining, so it feels stiffer and has an obvious grainy texture on the surface. In short, they adopt the same weaving method, same raw material, and same GSM weight. Different production crafts create totally different hand feels. One's soft and silky, and the other's thick and coarse. Polyester is only the base material. The final fabric touch also relies on many other details like weaving density and post-treatment techniques. Today, we mainly talk about two easily ignored core standards, GSM weight and fabric width. That's why fabric with identical ingredients can feel totally different. Most buyers can't notice this at first sight, since their written specifications look almost the same, but the gap extremely obvious once you touch them personally. The first important factor is yarn quality. Better yarn usually creates a smoother and cleaner surface. The fabric feels softer, more even, and more comfortable to touch. But besides yarn, GSM and fabric width are the two most critical parameters you need to understand. Especially if you are a first-time fabric buyer or planning to import fabrics. Let's start with GSM. GSM stands for grams per square meter, which means the weight of 1 square meter of fabric. It directly affects the thickness, weight, and hand feel of the fabric. Then there's fabric width, which refers to the width of the fabric roll, usually measured in centimeters. It determines how much fabric you can get per roll and how it fits your products. And the texture is extremely important in textile products because customers may not understand GSM, fabric width, or other technical specifications, but they immediately understand the feeling. The first touch creates first impression. Sometimes people decide whether they like a product within just a few seconds. That's why hand feel matters so much, especially for home textile products. If you are a first-time fabric buyer, or if you are interested in trying imported fabrics, you must understand fabric, GSM, and width. The GSM we refer to is grams per square meter, and you can consult our sales for the specific suitable GSM. Fabric width refers to the width of the fabric, which is directly related to the efficiency and cost of your subsequent cutting and production. Based on our past experience, you can determine the suitable fabric width and GSM according to your products. For example, if your product is a blanket, you can choose 300 to 500 GSM fabric with a width of 150 to 280 cm. If you are making clothing, you can choose 180 to 300 GSM fabric with a width of 140 to 60 centimeters. If you are making toys, you can choose 200 to 350 GSM fabric with a width of 120 to 50 centimeters. If you can consult our sales for these specific ranges, our confirming the GSM and width of the fabric, we will also send samples to you for quality confirmation, and we will mark the product's parameters and the specifications on the samples. Another important process is brushing. Brushing affects how fluffy and soft the fabric becomes. If the brushing is too little, the fabric may feel flat, but if the brushing is too aggressive, the fibers may become weaker over time. So, in textile manufacturing, balance is very important. A good fabric is not only soft, it also needs stability, texture, and durability together. And this is exactly one advantages of choosing Kingcason as your polyester fabric supplier. We provide one-stop service from fabric weaving, dyeing, finishing to quality inspection. The initial brushing process directly affects the fluffiness and the softness of the fabric, which is directly controlled by our professional team to ensure the fluffiness and the softness of the fabric, while maintaining the stability and durability of the fibers. After everything is confirmed, we will finalize the contract with you. You need to pay 30% of the goods deposit, and then we will start production. This is also the advantage of choosing Kingcason as your polyester fabric supplier. Honestly, this is why fabric development takes experience, because softness alone doesn't automatically mean good quality. Now you have enough understanding of the key parameters of polyester fabric, GSM, and fabric width, as well as the important factors affecting hand feel. Are you ready to start your first import attempt? But note that if you are importing for the first time, remember to contact a freight forwarder yourself. This will make your import business more convenient and smooth. Whether you are making blankets, clothing, toys, or other textile products, we can provide you with customized fabric solutions based on your needs for GSM and width. Contact us now. Let Kingcason help you realize your product ideas and make your polyester products stand out with premium hand feel.